Hi guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is DeLady Designer, and we're here back with some more gameplay footage of my hands-on first look preview of Planet Coaster 2, thanks to Frontier Developments, who gave me and a bunch of other creators some first look event at the game, which was really fantastic. We were able to play some career mode and sandbox mode. I am uploading a bunch of videos today because I don't want to bore you guys with like one video of 2 hours. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to cut out the pieces that I think are the most interesting, but still it was only like 1.5 hour hands-on and I had never played the game, so I really had to try and figure some stuff out. I missed out on a lot of things, but hopefully with so many other creators being able to play the game as well, you guys will get all the information you need, and myself as well, to be able to see what this game has in store for us. So yeah, if you're interested in many topics, I try to have a look at all the themes of the game. I tried to look at the rescaling, the sequencer, the pools, the entertainers, weather. We talk about the terrain painter, and in this video we're going to talk about the flat rides. Also, we talk about some rain and weather in one of my videos that I uploaded, so definitely be sure to check out all the videos on my channel if you're interested. But yeah, there was just so much that I really tried to cut it into pieces, and hopefully you guys do enjoy these videos. Do let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like at this video if you do, and of course do not forget to subscribe to the channel for not only these type of videos, but the main goal of course is hopefully to inspire you guys with my creative videos when the game will launch later this year. I'm definitely very excited to get my hands on mostly sandbox mode, because I do have to admit, but we already talked about that in other videos as well, I won't be playing much of the career mode. That's just not really going to be my type of thing. But sandbox mode, yes, and hopefully I can provide you guys with many flat rides that we can decorate and all. I'm super curious to try that all out. I will share with you guys some of my gameplay footage and my voiceover that I was able to record. We were not allowed to record the screen, so yeah, I had to try and sync this all as good as possible, so hopefully this will work out. I had some tough times because I sometimes did not realize that there were extra buttons to click to be able to see more rides, for example. So yeah, for me, I felt like this whole build was like, okay, we only have some pre-build blueprints, and I wasn't really able to just plop down an empty ride or an empty shell of a ride. No, it's not a shell, it's actually the ride itself that you could later decorate. So I didn't realize you had to click extra buttons for that, because in Planet Zoo you just clicked a tab and then you saw all the rides. But now I clicked a tab of the rides and then I saw like, oh, okay, here are some flat rides with blueprints already. And yeah, so yeah, I didn't realize that, but nonetheless, I tried to capture, I tried to have a closer look a little bit at a few rides, and then later on I tried to capture some fun cinematic shots to just give you guys an idea of how cool, because I really am super impressed with the flat rides and how they are looking in the game. I think they're really fantastic, and for creative people like I am, this is definitely going to be super exciting. I'm also very excited about the theme so far. If you have not seen that video yet, I highly recommend you to watch that as well. We're going over the mythology theme, the Viking theme, Planet Coaster theme, the resort theme, and we're gonna have a look at the aquatic theme as well. And yeah, I'm definitely really excited to get my hands on this creative box of Legos that is going to launch at the end of this year on November 6th. So definitely stay tuned for all the content, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. We will do a little bit with a voiceover and later on with the cinematics. I'm actually not really sure yet if I'm going to talk over all the footage, but we shall wait and see about that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So let's get started. started. So let's go over all the flat rides that we have in Planet Coaster 2 Sandbox mode. We have the Aquatic themed collider ride, the Forge, the aquatic themed Forge ride, the Aquatic Hammer Swing, the Aquatic Moon Suit Shoot, the Aquatic Teacups, the Aquatic Tiny Eye, Mythology Board Slide, the Mythology Clockwork, the Mythology Overpower, Mythology Parallelogram or whatsoever, Mythology Teacups, the Planet Coaster Clockwork, the Planet Coaster Sunflare, Planet Coaster Teacups, the Planet Coaster Wild Blue, the Resort Board Slide, the Resort Forge, Resort Moonset Shoot, the Resort Polarity, Resort Teacups, the Resort Tiny Eye, Viking Mecha Roller, the Viking Skybeam, and we have the Viking Teacups, the Viking Upswing. So right over here we have the Aquatic Monsuit Shoot. And we can go into like this camera right over here and just have a look at this ride and all the amazing props that are around here that look really, really cool. And also the jellyfish and all, and the corals look really amazing. This is definitely super impressive just to see what you can do with these amazing flat rides. I think that this just really looks incredible. I'm very impressed with this flat ride, with the theming around it and everything that is moving. It looks really impressive. Very awesome. Let's see how the cinematic camera is not really showing much of the ride, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Now we have some cool shots, hopefully, of the rides. Look at that water. Not entirely sure about the water physics. Like, I don't really see much improvements when it comes down to these water physics, when it comes down to Planet Coaster 1. But obviously, the huge step forward is the fact that you can just decorate these flat rides yourself, which look just freaking amazing. This definitely looks super, super awesome. So here we have the Aquatic Teacups ride. We can also have a look. The music is exactly the same as it is from Planet Coaster 1 as far as I can remember. It's definitely making me dizzy, but look at the amazing details here on top of the ride. Again, this is definitely a huge step forward. Oh my goodness, it's making me so nauseous already. Just like in real life. I would never ride this one in real life. Are we able to get into a nice cinematic? Oh yeah, there we go. This is a lot better to look at instead of like being inside of the ride. This is really cool. I'm super impressed with how you're able to decorate these rides and all the props that you can see around it, and how this is aquatically themed. Definitely really, really cool. And how you're just able to decorate everything yourself. It's really amazing, actually. So right over here where I said cinematic shots, but it's actually not really, because I wasn't even able to hide the UI. I tried a few things like from Planet Coaster back in the days and Planet Zoo, but I just really wasn't able to. But this is the aquatic themed collider ride, and as you can tell right now, I find the cinematic shots sometimes still very blurry, and at some point I was able, like, for some reason automatically they turned the settings into some kind of depth of field view, and I don't know, but it really, I really didn't like it. Like, it's super odd to have things like right in the middle of you being super sharp, and then the rest around you really quickly becomes very blurry, if we can call it that way. Also, I was a little bit frustrated about all the little power icons, by the way. I tried to get like good shots to be able to like hide that, but sometimes I just wasn't able to, and I don't know, there might be a thing in the settings. Now this ride, this is the Viking themed upswing, and I think this was the second ride. No, it was, yeah, well, actually, it was the second ride. But this was like at the end of my recordings, and I tried to record as many rides as possible when I could. And this ride amazed me. Not only is the Viking theme already looking amazing for what we have seen so far, but this ride and all the rides actually just blew me away because they're just so insanely well decorated. But especially the Viking theme, and also what they did with like the rock, like the I don't know, is it a monster or something? I have no idea, but it looked so good. And I had to click that water area as well because I was like, wait, how did they actually do that? So that's like fountain pieces. That's really smart, actually, but definitely an amazing ride for whoever decorated that one. Right now we are looking at the Resort Polarity ride. So the resort themed ride. This is definitely one of the huge rides that you have. I actually never really was a huge fan of Planet Coaster and playing around with these really, really big rides. But recently, Aston Wolf shared, I don't know what it was. I think I retweeted it as well on Twitter, but it was a creation of someone, I think in Planet Coaster 1, and it looked so freaking realistic. So yeah, I feel like these bigger rides are definitely something we're going to create. Okay, but now this is the Resort Board Slide. So this is like that magic carpet ride that we had in Planet Coaster, but then like very generic themed, and now decorated with like this resort theme. I don't know about you guys, but this was also again like a ride being like, wait, what? Just who freaking did this? It looks so freaking awesome. And the fact that you are able to just put all this stuff on top of the ride and it will just move along with you. Oh my goodness, it just blows me away every time. Like if you've seen the video about the themes and all, and my reaction about the resort theme in general was already like super pleasantly surprised. It's a really great theme in my opinion. And then just seeing this ride, how it's being decorated, the ride itself, the surroundings, it's just freaking fantastic. But let me know if you don't agree with me or if you do agree with me. But these kind of things just make me so enthusiastic about it. Like, I didn't even know these flat rides could make me so excited about the game. But the themes and the flat rides, yeah, man, definitely. I'm just super excited to start working on these. And even, like, I had this feeling already when I was playing around with the game and just testing everything out as fast as possible because I only had this much time to do everything and I wasn't able to check out all the rides, obviously. And now that I'm rewatching the footage again, it just makes me even more excited to just see what the possibilities are to create these rides. It's just freaking insane to me. And even like the big rides, I thought in the beginning like, oh, flat rides are too big, but I guess it's real, right? It's realistic. So yeah, I'm very excited to start decorating these things. I do want to take a little moment to just check out here the stuff that we have, but most interestingly, weather. So we have weather today. This is winter and sunny. We're in a Taiga biome, I think it is. Winter, sunny tomorrow. 16 to 18 degrees, day after spring. So we will have seasons. That is pretty much confirmed. And you can see by the time here that it will be cloudy or sunny. There won't be any rain in this build as far as I can tell, but there will be rain in the game. So that is really awesome. I want to have a quick look at the scenery brush. So we have a preset here with all this kind of stuff. So let's see, temperate rocks are large, temperate rocks. Oh, that is definitely really nice. So you have, whoa, holy cow. Those are huge rocks, by the way. Intensity, the size. We can change the size of the brush. Oh my goodness. Okay, those are some really, really big rocks. We can add some foliage around it. We can add some what are these? Temperate autumn trees. And if we go further, wait a second, what just happened there? Let's just go back. We can go further in here. So we have forestry, small plants. Okay, we can add the intensity. Oh, this is really awesome. Mediterranean rocks. Ooh, that's really bright, but that's just a type of rock. Oh, but that looks so good. So it feels like, and I could be completely wrong here, but these are just, wait a second, temperate Mediterranean rocks, but I can't go further. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, so it wasn't entirely working. We have Taiga. You have the brush of all the biomes in one. Could that be a thing? Taiga, tropical. Yeah, it does feel like that. So we have presets. You can also create your custom brush. You can change the intensity, align to surface, or avoid pathing, ignore, avoid, edit the brush. Oh, okay, that's really nice. So you can change and make your own brush here. That's definitely really, really cool. So it's going to be so easy to just decorate the surroundings. I'm actually really impressed with this brush tool. That looks really, really amazing. Awesome. So yeah, another video with some really cool things. Customizable flat rides. I really hated that I wasn't able to really try to decorate the rides myself, or that I just disassembled them, or however you call it, and that I wasn't able to find that button to just put down a completely empty ride. But in the end of the day, it would have cost me way too much time for the time that I had. So yeah, I just had to really divide my time and try to cover as much as possible and to figure out as much as possible. Nonetheless, exciting stuff. So the flat rides are really amazing. Definitely looking forward to them. We covered a little tab of weather, which I actually didn't plan to cover in this video because I already did cover rain and all in a different video, which we also see in the video. So if you are interested to see how the rain looks at this point, I'm not super enthusiastic about it, but then go and watch the other videos as well that are uploaded. And the scenery brush is fantastic. At first I was like, yeah, well, it's a scenery brush, but when I got my hands on it and how beautiful and easy it is to use it, I think it's definitely a really nice game changer, and it's going to make things so much easier to fill up areas which would normally take me like maybe an hour or two to just decorate an area. So very excited as well about the scenery brush. And yeah, if you have not seen all the other videos yet that are uploaded about Sandbox mode, the entertainers, to terraforming, or at least the terrain painting tool, I actually wasn't able to look at the terraforming tool, rescaling, the sequencer, and so much more. Definitely go and watch all the other videos, and hopefully you guys did enjoy at least my view and my overview of the gameplay that I had with Planet Coaster 2. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, if you want to stay up to date with all my Planet Coaster 2 videos, my Planet Zoo content that we will keep on doing as long as I can. And of course, all the future content that I will be uploading with Planet Coaster 2. I really do hope to inspire you guys with my builds and the creativity. We will mostly be playing Sandbox mode on the channel, so no career mode for me. And if you don't know why yet, watch my other videos, because I do explain why I don't really like that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye guys!